Njamba Room at Sunbed Mount Lodge Hotel was the venue for the learning event organized by World Vision Malawi to analyze how the ending food aid response has gone. The 3-day learning event did not just end in the hall. It was taken to the field to hear from the beneficiaries on what went right and wrong in the ending response. The visit was seen as an opportunity for the people to express and air out their views on how they felt regarding the service that was rendered by World Vision Malawi. One group went to Mwanza, where they visited Mpanda's final decision point, and others went to Chikwawa to see food beneficiaries and some people that have been benefiting from the village savings and loans groupings. The learning event brought together all key players in the local response team that includes the Malawi government, World Vision, and World Food Program, just to mention but a few. On the side of World Vision, officials from the Food Management and Programming Group, simply known as FPMG, and representatives of support offices that have been funding the response were present to see and appreciate how Malawi has carried out this year's emergency response and chart the way forward for the other responses to come. Marta Fontan of WFP thanked World Vision Malawi for organizing the learning event, which she said offered several organizations the platform to share experiences gained in the field. She also expressed her delight with the Malawi Vulnerability Assessment Committee, which in her opinion produced a timely report that aided cooperating partners to respond to the disaster.
In Malawi, I have been working in other countries. Now, in Malawi, we have this impact assessment, which is super useful to reduce and limit political intervention on food assistance and to address us, everybody, when we should provide.
The gathering made 5 recommendations to the leadership team, which, among others, called to an immediate end the use of classrooms as proportional warehouses and the proper adherence to executive directives. Speaking during the same function, Principal Secretary in the Ministry responsible for disasters, Geoffrey Kunyinji, thanked World Vision for its timely response and the initiatives the organization is making to better standards of response to disasters in Malawi. He later invited the ND and the grants manager to visit the Vice President, who is head of the response operations in the country.
We remain grateful to you, and Malawi government is very much appreciative to what you have done. I was talking to Dingi that with all the good work that you are doing, I would like to see you and Dingi make an appointment so that we can go together to the Vice President and you present a situational report and some of the things that government can do.
Delegates to the learning event rated the performance of World Vision and identified areas that need immediate improvement in the future responses. Representing the leadership team, Marco Ngwenya, World Vision Malawi National Director, assured the delegates that they had heard the issues and should be assured that proper action will be taken appropriately for the sake of future responses.
I will take all what you have come up with. I was just intimating that there are certain things that I feel were not highlighted. They should have gone into the list of 5, but of course you can't have all the 10 forming the list of 5.
He also highlighted that World Vision will continue complementing government's efforts whenever disasters strike. He went on to thank other organizations for participating in the learning event and the whole EVAC response to save many ailing Malawians. Marco had a message for the stakeholders.
We are not a crawling child, but we're a child that is able to run. And as we attempt to run with us and continuously point to the errors or the mishaps that are happening in the program, with a view of improving or enhancing our capacity as a...
Among the most decisive issues brought before the leadership team was the use of classrooms as prepositional warehouses. Despite being a decision made by local leaders and people, the participants noted that the use of classrooms as warehouses and continuing to learn outside under the trees deprives the learners of their right to education. For World HA Communications, this is Charles Andrew Kabina.